I would like to add about something about the importance of Aliyan Kabira used in this verse 34, Surah 4. Nobody has explained why God has used these two words. All the words used by God in the end of the verses are related with the content. God says that He is high. In Arabic culture, one who is high can see others very well. And therefore, whenever the word high is used, that means He knows more and that He sees more. And therefore, whatever He says is correct. So they should believe and they should trust. Number two is the word kabira. Kabira means great. In Arabic culture, as well as in some cultures, great means something which is very good. Something which is so good that it should be obeyed, it should be accepted. And therefore, God says, intensive word is kabir, not akbar or anything, but it is kabir, means very great. That means God is the better to decide about their cases in their own interest. So therefore, they must accept whatever God says, and they should not listen to the Satan. They should not listen to the emotions they have. They might be angry. They might have their personal anger against the women. They should not listen to that. God says, suppress your anger. Don't be angry. Be cool. Don't shout. All these instructions were given to them. Now I will give you one more example of the proof that Zaraba means what I say, to move something. This is a very controversial verse. I will discuss it in details. God says in Surah 2, verse 72, and I will read the translation from Sahih International. وَإِذْ قَتَلْتُمْ نَفْسًا فَأَدَّارَأْتُمْ, and recall when you slew a man and disputed over it. فِيهَا وَاللَّهُ مُخْرِجٌ مَا كُنْتُمْ تَكْتُمُونَ. But Allah was going to bring out that which you were concealing. Now my point is that you must remember that the murderer was concealing himself. People were concealing him. So God is going to tell us who the murderer was. And what is the means or method to say this? In 73, God says, so we said, فَقُلْنَا أَدْرِبُوهُ. Now this is the same word, أَدْرِبُوهُ. It is translated as strike him. I think it is wrong, because أَدْرِبُوهُ means move the facts of the dead body about him, that murderer. If you examine the dead body, if you investigate the dead body, and if you investigate who he was, why he was killed, by whom he might have been killed, there must be some traces there on the body, which nowadays we know that the examination of the body can tell us a lot about the murder. This thing was told to the Arabs 1400 years ago, to investigate, to examine on the basis of evidence they find in the body of the murderer and murdered, and know about the murderer. Then God says, بِبَعْدِهَا, with the help of some of the body, some parts of the body. Now here my point is that the first pronoun who is used for the murderer, singular person. And the second ha is used for feminine, the dead body, or nafsan. Nafsan is also used in the above verse. And then God says, كَذَلِكَ, in this way, يُحْيِي اللَّهُ الْمَوْتَى, we make the dead alive. Now these words alive and dead are used metaphorically. This means that the murderer was not known to you, he was like a dead man. We have made him alive, now you know him, who the murderer is. And then God says, وَيُرِيكُمْ آيَاتِهِ, this is very important. God says, we show you His messages. Now, ayat means a sign, a symbol. The message is contained in the words of God. And yurikum, show you, has a metaphorical meaning. By showing, it means that practically whatever we say is proved true. This means that you apply it, you use it, and you will find the murderer. This is what the meaning is. لَعَلَّكُمْ تَعْقِلُونَ. And the condition is that God says, so that you may use your mind. If you use your mind, if you think about it, if you investigate, you will find the murderer. My point, I summarize, is that adribuhu means move the facts about murder, investigate, find out, describe them, explain them with the help of the evidence. And these are the three verses in which zaraba is used as a verb and with a personal pronoun which is an object. There are some other verses also in the Holy Quran in which the word zaraba is used. I can show you some of them. For example, we'll go to Surah number 8 and verse number 12. Let me find it here. Surah number 8 and verse number 12. You can also check with your English translations of the Arabic text. English translation of Sahih International. And if they break their oaths after their treaty and defame this is Surah number 9 and I made a mistake. I go back to Surah 8, number 12. Remember, when your Lord inspired to the angels, I am with you. So strengthen those who have believed. I will cast terror into the hearts of those who disbelieve. So, strike them. Strike them is the translation of adribu. Strike them upon the necks. Then strike from them every fingertip. This means, adribu here means strike. Why? Because necks are mentioned, fingertips are mentioned. You have to move two things. When you move your sword, you strike the neck. When you move your blood in your fingertips, they become strong. Thank you very much.